What's up, nerds? It's Pat from the Nerds You're Looking For podcast. And today I want to start something that I'm hoping will become a semi-regular thing that I do on this YouTube channel. But before we get started, if you like this video and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, smash that like button. All three of those things help us out tremendously. So like I said, I hope that this becomes a semi-regular thing that I'm able to do on this YouTube channel. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, but being a tiny YouTube channel, you don't always get the engagement that you would like. So it's been hard to get people to comment on my videos. But recently we've been growing a lot, and I definitely appreciate that, of course. But in that, we've also been getting a lot more comments. So now I can feel like I can finally start a regular thing on this YouTube channel where I take a video every once in a while and I will read some of my favorite comments. Don't get me wrong, if you don't make one of these videos, doesn't necessarily mean that I didn't like your comment. I probably already responded to you because I pretty much respond to 99% of the comments we get on our videos. So don't feel bad. It's just something that I picked these particular comments because I think that they're a good talking point for something that I wanted to get to. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first comment I want to read is from user Rich Masters, who says, I'm a franchise guy myself, and I agree you don't draft QB in the first round 2 years in a row if the offense blows chunks, which is a phrase that I haven't heard in a while, so thank you for that. That year you upgrade his receiving core or backfield. And I agree with you 100%. But the comment that I was making in that particular video is the fact that the CPU controlled teams in your connected franchise don't always follow that rule. You see that a lot, especially in past games where when you're in a connected franchise, the teams that you're not controlling or your friends aren't controlling do some really weird stuff. They will draft a QB in the first round 2 years in a row, or maybe they'll draft it 1 year, they'll wait a year and then draft another one. That does happen occasionally, but it has to be like catastrophic for that to happen in the actual NFL. But the point that I wanted to bring up that you brought up that I thought was fantastic is you don't draft QB, you draft wide receivers, or you draft the backfield, something to help out that quarterback. I think that's a really great point. I'm a Bears fan, obviously, and I've been arguing with a lot of people that are fellow Bears fans that don't necessarily trust in Mitch Trubisky, our first-round quarterback from 2 years ago. They don't trust him because last year he didn't have a very good season, but our wide receivers were so bad that they never really got open, and so he had to make plays and he had to throw into super tight windows. So I definitely think that that's a great point that you brought up, is that you don't invest in the same position in multiple years in the draft. You try to draft around that position that you put a lot of draft capital in previous years. So thank you for your comment. I thought that you brought up a really great point. So the next comment that I want to talk about is from a user Dallas00001. I may have thrown an extra zero in there. I apologize. This is the last year I buy Madden. They're a very small change to the game. It's the last time I'll ever buy it. They keep feeding MUT, which is, of course is Madden Ultimate Team, and neglecting everything else. Anyways, bro, I did your video, so you got a sub. Keep it up, man. First of all, thank you, Dallas, for the sub. I really appreciate it. Of course, we're growing. It's steady. It's steady growth right now, and I really definitely appreciate that. And I wish I could get to your point. I just love Madden too much, and I'm such a sucker for it that I've been playing it so long, and I get it every year, that I do agree with you that they put way too much time in Madden Ultimate Team, even though that is something that I've been getting more and more into the last couple of years, and I've really gotten into it this year, because like I said in my review, I think that they put in stuff for players like me that refuse to spend any money on it. I think that they've definitely found a decent like gray area. Like they definitely want to make money with Madden Ultimate Team, but they've put enough in where it's not just for the people that spend money. But I do think, especially in this year, I do think that they've put a good chunk into franchise mode, and I'm definitely excited to see where they go in multiple years. But I could see where you're coming from. I wish I could get to that point just because it would save me a lot of money, but I'm I'm a sucker. I'm going to continue buying it. But thank you for the sub and thank you for the comment. All right, so our next comment is from user Alex Rios, and I think this is a really, really important one. He's, of course, referring to my Madden 19 review. He says, a little correction. Frostbite engine is not just for Madden. It is used on other games like Battlefield and a few others, and he also includes a link to EA's website that talks about Frostbite. So I mentioned in my Madden 19 review that this Madden 19 was the second year that they've used the game engine Frostbite, but I also mentioned, which first of all, that is correct. This is the second year that they've used Frostbite for Madden, but I also mentioned that they came up with Frostbite for Madden. That is not entirely true. It's not true at all. And I definitely appreciate that particular comment because that pointed out I gave you guys bad information, and I never want you to walk away from one of my videos or especially my reviews and have bad information. So I definitely appreciate that. And I don't want to pat myself too hard on the back, but I don't know if all channels that do videos like this, especially reviews, would point out their mistakes. I think that some channels might even deleted that comment, and I'm pretty sure that I pinned it, so you're welcome. No, but honestly, no joking aside, I do like comments like that. I do want you nerds to point out when I make a mistake, because it's going to happen. I'm only a human being. I'm working on a very tight schedule with some of these videos. So if I do make a mistake, if I do misspeak at certain points, I definitely want you nerds to chime in and let me know when I don't say something that's right. I don't want to give you nerds any bad information. So thank you, Alex. Of course, I appreciate your comment. And finally, I'm going to do the last few kind of rapid fire because I think these were all on a particular Madden video, not my Madden review. I mentioned that Colin Kaepernick's name was censored in the Madden 19 soundtrack. It's fixed now. You hear his name in that particular song. But at the time when I posted this video, obviously it wasn't fixed yet. And I had a lot of my Fortnite subs comment that they wanted more Fortnite streams. So I thought that that was kind of funny. And so I'm going to do these rapid fire. So we have one, Fortnite. Nerds, more Fortnite streams. Big fan and more Fortnite streams. More Fortnite streams. So you see a pattern here. More Fortnite streams. So yes, Fortnite Fridays. We did take a little bit of a break, not purposely, just Tyler, my co-host from the podcast, and we really couldn't sync up our schedules. And the way that Xbox Party Chat works on the stream with OBS, it doesn't work very well. And so you kind of have to add people before you start streaming. But one of my OG subs, Mr. Gaines, who I've actually done dual streams with on Fortnite before, I actually got my first victory doing duos with him, pointed out that there is a way to do it without doing it the way that I had been doing it. I haven't had time to test it out because we haven't had a Fortnite Friday since that particular dual stream that I mentioned that he showed me how to do that. So we will eventually be able to test that out, and I'm hoping that that means from now on, even if Tyler and I can't sync up our schedules and do a Fortnite Friday stream, I will be able to, using that technique, just have you nerds jump on and us play squads or duos or whatever, and actually you be able to be heard on the stream, because that's what's kind of been stopping me before, is I didn't want you to be playing with me and me be able to talk to you but not be able to be heard from all the other nerds following the stream. So that's kind of what was holding me back before, but hopefully this works. Hopefully we can get it to work and Tyler and I could be streaming on Fortnite Fridays, and if not, you nerds can jump on and play with me as well. So that's it for this particular video. Again, if you want to be featured on one of these future videos where I read your comments, definitely either comment on this video or comment on any video I post from today on until the next one of these videos. And as always, I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, smash that like button. All three of those things really, really help us out. And as always, I am Patrick Kuhn, and I am the nerd you're looking for. Take it easy, nerds.